Front row of the grid then, Raymond Roche in pole position. Next to him, Stefan Mertens, Giancarlo Falapa in the middle. Fred Merkel, the reigning world champion, and the Australian Malcolm Campbell completes the row. The lights change to green, away they go, the charge to the first right-hander. Fred Merkel with a good start, but he's not going to hit the front first. Has been getting the Honda sorted out and running as he likes it. Falapa goes through, and Fred Merkel's lost an awful lot of ground there, and Anders Andersen takes the shortcut that almost ended in disaster. There he goes, over the grass and over the curve, totally out of control, and very lucky not only that he didn't crash, but he didn't bring a whole bunch of them down. Stefan Mertens knew nothing about this. He is out in front and pulling away from the pack behind. 5 riders all together into the stadium, and this is anybody's race. This is World Superbike racing at its very best. Falapa goes through, Stefan Mertens left a gap, and Falapa went diving through, but Mertens will not give in easily, of that there is no doubt. Falapa then with the advantage, and look again at the way, the big gap there, Stefan Mertens out wide, ready to just peel off hard left into the Sachs curve, and Falapa goes through. But Mertens has the advantage again. Merkel is second, Falapa third, Rob Phillips fourth, and Raymond Roche will score no points in this race. And Merkel again, Stefan Mertens just a bit lazy going into the Sachs curve. That's how Falapa passed him, and Fred Merkel goes through to take the lead. Chance to see it again. Well, Stefan Mertens, I'm sure, felt that he'd not left a gap this time, and Fred Merkel proved that there was a gap through after all. And a faller, somebody slides off there. That I think was Malcolm Campbell. In fact, it's Stefan Mertens having a bit of a pull and taking the crash helmet off. Fred Merkel, though, is out in front. His big rival, Raymond Roche, is out of the race with engine problem. And Stefan Mertens is out through a crash. Prior to that, Raymond Roche went out with mechanical problems, and Rob McElnay is going to lose a place to Rob Phillips. No, he's not. Both of them hard men. Oh, that was close. And Rob Phillips in big trouble, and he goes down, and he brought Malcolm Campbell down too. Well, that really was very sad. Both men down, and I don't think either of them can get back into the race. Rob Phillips trying so hard. You see McElnay closed the gap, and just too much of a handful of throttle. It flicked one way, then the other, then literally just launched Rob Phillips, smashed down hard onto the tarmac, and Malcolm Campbell had nowhere to go. He just rode over the motorcycle, and there is Fred Merkel wheeling his way over the finishing line. Another big wheelie to celebrate his third place. Jari Sörnen coming through in fourth spot. Andres Hoffman taking fifth place. Udo Mark sixth. Anders Andersen seventh. And Fabrizio Pirovano in eighth place. But here's the happy man. Fred Merkel, another win under his belt. And suddenly the championship position is all change. But no place on the grid for Rob Phillips. So only 35 starters, in fact. Phillips injured in that tumble, and Malcolm Campbell hits the front. No, he doesn't. Baldassare Monte just sneaks round the outside of him. So it's Baldassare Monte on the Team Rummy Honda who hits the front first. But Stefan Mertens, none the worse for that fall, leads Falapa and Pirovano as they go through the chicane. Then Fred Merkel back ahead, but Raymond Roche takes the lead going into the stadium. Superb manoeuvre, very brave, very quick. Just dived through on the tighter inside line, and Stefan Mertens didn't know what hit him. Raymond Roche through to take the lead. Now Stefan Mertens is faced with the challenge there. We see it again. He'd already made the overtaking manoeuvre by the time they got to the Sachs curve. It was a clear overtaking manoeuvre, absolutely superb. And Mertens has gone back ahead as they go into the stadium, the final circuit. And Raymond Roche, who really needs all the points he can get, caught napping, trying to go round the outside. Well, a brave manoeuvre. Oh, and Raymond Roche, the bike just picked itself up, and maybe the tyres are going off. You can see that there. That really was a tricky moment. Roche did well to control it, but that will have given Stefan Mertens the chance he needed to pull away, and Stefan Mertens, who goes over the curb using all the track and a little bit more, wins the second leg. Stefan Mertens wins, Raymond Roche beaten, and the Mertens gang very, very happy indeed. The crowd like it too. So the second leg, Mertens the winner, Raymond Roche second, Fred Merkel third, Falapa fourth, Pirovano fifth, Rob McElnay sixth, Teddy Reimer seventh, and Andreas Hoffmann in eighth.